Good morning, everyone. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Thane YouTube channel, bringing you grid work for June 5th, 2015. And look what we got going here in Arizona. Remember I showed you in yesterday's video and a couple days ago where that bank in the South Pacific where they're moving that right into Baja, and look what they did. They brought it right up to Arizona and to parts of New Mexico. And it's shoveling over a little bit into Texas there, if you see that. But it's going up right up through Utah, Colorado, Montana. I mean, just look what's going on here. And it's just a shame that this is going on. Midwest still getting hit. Missouri, it's a key point. Michigan completely chemtrailed. Look how they waved that into the some of the province of Canada and into northeast United States. This is what's left over. Look at this. I'm going to bring you back down into Florida. Remember what they did the other day? If you saw that, look what they did. They moved it. They turned it so it hits Cuba. And they're also spraying this way to bring this back up through the eastern sector. Isn't that wild stuff? So the poor states in there, they're getting hit so hard. We're going to go outside and show you just what's going on in my neck of the woods. And just for good measure, we'll send in that bogus Weather Channel report again. But today we're going to take a look at the description. What does it say there? Look at the time. From 11 to 6. Cloudy, mostly cloudy, partly cloudy, cloudy wind. You see it. Scattered thunderstorms. Well, we already know that they made the clouds. So why don't they just say it's chemtrailing? It's time we call these people out on it. Again, the clouds are gray. They're showing the condition. See that? Alright. I had enough of this Weather Channel. People are idiots if they watch this show. To sit in front of that TV and watch the Weather Channel is just utterly ridiculous. All their shows show chemtrails in the background. Just turn your TV on. Go to the Weather Channel. Look at the commercials. All the shows. That's all chemtrail. Gray sky. Sooty skies. Anything but blue. Clear blue skies. Again, to remind you, it's to condition the public to what's going on with these geoengineering programs. Alright, I didn't get out. It's about 2:30. I wasted the whole day. Just so pathetic of what they did. There's nothing to document unless you want to look at sooted up cloudoids and some white soot falling and crap like that. We got a little tiny hole in the grid. That's about it. Other than that, you can see all the black soot in the sky. Look at that. So we're going to keep this video short and sweet, and hopefully we'll come up with something good for you later, but apparently right now there isn't. We got nada. We got nothing here except this. And I'm sure the viewers are tired of seeing this. So I'll come back later. There is a little something back in there that's kind of interesting. Oh, that's all starting to fall apart, but we watched it fall apart yesterday. It's falling apart up here. You can see the white powdery dust. It's just ridiculous. One thing I want to do plug is, please, if you can, call radio stations, call city councils, call your state representatives, call your congressmen, because they're getting ready to pass the TPP. And if you don't know what the TPP is, it's the Trans-Pacific Partnership, where they're going to be taxing the internet. Will no longer be able to do this. They'll kick me right off the internet. That's what they'll do, and along with a lot of other people. So tell them you do not want this passed. It's already been passed by the Senate if you don't know this yet. And Boehner says he's getting ready to get the rest of the votes to pass it through the House. We cannot allow this to happen. Our sovereignty will be gone. Well, I didn't think I'd get too much documentation today, but look how purple this is. How Orwellian does that look? I mean, there's not even any clouds in that far horizon. It's just all purple soot. Unbelievable how they tried to make this rain. It still hasn't rained yet, but you can tell the temperature's dropped. It's cold. You can start seeing some of the cloudoids here that they made. All the fake cartoon clouds in the background as they got this whole grid. And you can see the white Medusa, but it's not facing us, so it's kind of hard to see what I mean. So when I do get a good white Medusa again, I'll show you what it's all about. But anyway, we got a hole in the grid, some blue sky, chemtrails in the background. Oh yeah, it just ain't gonna stop. See the chemtrails? And these are all broken up. The whole mess. It's just a friggin' mess. Look at this white soot up here. It's all falling apart. If you look real close, I'm gonna back it off all the way so there's no focus on there. The whole wisp's all the way across the sky. It's all breaking apart. Clouds don't make wisps. How many more times do I have to say this? But getting back to the TPP, which is on a whole different topic, that our government doesn't even know what's in it. The UN is trying to pass it through, fast track it. Obama's trying to fast track it. And so we don't even know what it is. But it ain't good. They're gonna take away your internet and all kinds of good stuff. That's just the tip of the iceberg, people. And the funny thing about it, I heard on the radio that they're trying to tell you to call your congressman and tell them to pass it. That's how reverse this whole reality is. No to the TPP. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Payne YouTube channel. Bringing you grid work for Friday. And it's June, I don't even know what day it is anymore. 5th. Anyway, check out the chemical rainbow. Look at that, in the heart of that soot. You back it off. Try it again. Trying to keep my lens from getting wet. Let me zoom it in real quick here, see what happens. There we go. Not bad. But look how nasty. Look how friggin' nasty. Panning around. You can see the soot falling from the sky. Look at that. Look at that black grid up there. As I pan all the way around, look at that soot bomb just sitting there. Now what the hell is that doing there? Yeah, exactly. But back over here. Oh, look at it. It's almost terrifying and biblical. It's the Black Medusa coming back. Look at that stuff. Isn't that just simply notoriously evil there? Look at over here. My God. Looks like just toxic plume has been let out in the sky. Look at this. Look at the soot. It's terrible. I'm standing in the rainy soot as we speak. There is a touch of a nitrogen smell, so I don't know what the hell they put into there. But maybe God is giving us some nitrogen to make the stuff grow. But you can see panorama, you can see the whole grid work. But that rainbow is really something else, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. All right, baby. Hang in there. See where the rainbow seems to end right there? It's kind of wild looking, isn't it? All right, we're going to shut it off for today. Show you the last of the grid one more time. That evil Black Medusa there. I mean, that's beyond Medusa. That's just plume. Look at that, right into the heart of that soot. My God. All right, Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Payne YouTube channel. Bring you grid work for Saturday, June 6, 2015. And you saw what happened last night on the weather report. Look it over here. We'll take you right down to Arizona where I'm at. Okay, you can see the chemtrail, what's left over of the man-made storm they brought off of the South Pacific. Here's the South Pacific bank of soot that they basically use as a bank to bring that shit in. And we bring it back up in here. You can see where the Washington, Oregon's all cleared out. It's all now in Utah, Colorado, and the adjoining states. Texas pretty well cleared, but still the meat and bones of our country still getting hit real hard. Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa really bad. Minnesota, a little bit of Illinois, and then it starts to clear out. Back down in Florida, you saw what happened there. Look at the mess, how they swirled that. And that's heading up the East Coast. Poor people on the East Coast. We'll be back. We'll show you the bogus Weather Channel report in just a second. Here's the bogus Weather Channel report again. Look at that. We're only concerned with the condition and the time for right now. And look what it says. From 10 o'clock to 10:30 all the way to 5 p.m. it says sunny. And we know it's not. Alright, we're going to go outside and show you that it's not. Some of the moisture they brewed in had some nitrogen to it, probably to keep the existing plant life alive. A little windy out here, so bear with me. I'll try to speak louder, but you can see the cartoon cloudoid effect in that background horizon. Yep. As I keep panning all the way around, Northern sky, eastern sky, southern sky. Nothing but cloudoids and leftover soot from the rainstorm they created last night. Well, it's close to 1 o'clock, just finished my workout. We still have some lingering cloudoids effects, see that? You know those aren't clouds, these are cloudoids left over from the big scam of last night. They've used some natural moisture off the South Pacific to bring in some moisture. Felt I could smell the nitrogen. And they mixed it in with the black soot. But basically the sky is blue for the most part. So hallelujah. It's not the blue blue, but it's the gray blue, if you look real close. We'll be back to show you what happens the rest of the day. Well, it's about 1:30 and the skies are somewhat gray blue. But the point here being is, if the chemtrailers, like some people would like to believe, which we already know and have documented or not, are passenger jets, then where are they all today? You mean to tell me nobody's flying on Saturday? Exactly. Usually after when they bring in the rainstorm, they usually give you a little bit of break till it all flies on over. I'm sure they'll be back chemtrailing a little bit later. We'll just keep an eye out and see what's going on. But just that's a little tidbit for you to remember and check it out for yourself. Okay, it's Saturday, June 6, 2015, last documentation of the night. The Weather Channel got it semi-right. And you saw the satellite radar report. And this is what we got. Just the haze over the horizon. Nothing up in the sky. It's all hazed. So I pan into that eastern horizon, that's where it's the worst. That's where the haze, you can see some of the leftover cloudoid grid back in there. I'll zoom that in for you so you can see it. See that? Chemtrail grids, whoa, whoa, let me back it off, sorry about that. Chemtrail grids in the background, look at that soot back there. That's gonna land on somebody eventually. But all in all, not too bad. We'll see you tomorrow.